This YCN segment is brought to you by MJ Harrington and Company, jewelers and designers since 1948.
Last year, Thetford completed a huge comeback win to beat Windsor by 1 point in the final seconds of the D3 championship. This year, however, the Yellow Jackets were determined to take revenge on the Panthers and avenge the loss here in Barrie, Vermont in front of another huge crowd. Thetford senior Jordan Mousley began the scoring when she grabbed her own rebound and put in 2. But soon, Windsor's sophomore Olivia Rockwood grabbed a board and went back up. Rockwood went off in the quarter, hitting a 3 and putting in more points down low. Panther sophomore Grace Davis kept her team close when it seemed like the Yellow Jackets were taking control. After the first 8 minutes, Windsor led by just 1 with a score of 11-10. Rockwood began the second quarter with a bang when she sunk a 3, getting the favorable roll off the rim. And she got fouled and went 2 for 2 at the line. Freshman Evelyn Page also hit a layup while getting the whistle. Another freshman from Windsor contributed when Addie Pryor sunk her own long ball as the Jacks went on a 10-0 run. Thetford senior Danielle Robinson ended the streak with 4 points, and sophomore Ellen Veraca also put in a bucket. But the defending champs just couldn't stop Windsor's shooters, as Page, Pryor, and freshman Alyssa Slocum all knocked down impressive deep jumpers. With about 20 seconds remaining in the half, the Yellow Jackets made a stop on defense, and then it seemed like the Panthers would do the same. But sophomore Rockwood got the ball back and put up a last-second heave. The attempt went in off the backboard to give Windsor a big 18-point lead with a score of 34-16 at the break. To begin the third, Rockwood came off a pick from Page and made a perfect dish down low to junior Brooke McKean. But after these 2 points, things started to go Thetford's way. The Panthers went on a 9-point run over the next 4 minutes, with freshman Emmy Vaughn hitting some free throws, Veraca driving to the hoop, and sophomore Lily McVeigh scoring in the post. Davis also sunk a big 3 at the top of the key to cut the lead down to 11. But Rockwood halted the Panthers' run with another driving layup off of a pick, and she sunk a pair of free throws. But Thetford outscored their opponent 14-6 in the quarter to make the score 40-30 at the end of the third. In the fourth, the Yellow Jackets turned up their effort on defense, which translated into offense. Rockwood took control of the game with multiple driving buckets through traffic. She also dished down low to freshman Ashley Grella, who scored and got fouled. Thetford's junior Lily Brown hit a deep 2 to briefly stop the run, but Rockwood could not be contained. She hit a huge 3 and made a pair of free throws to extend Windsor's lead to 19, with just over 2 minutes left. Robinson converted an and one layup, but that was it offensively for the Panthers. The Yellow Jackets played keep away until the last few seconds ticked away. Windsor had won the Vermont Girls Basketball Division III Championship with a final score of 51-34. Rockwood led all scorers with a huge 29 points, while teammates Addie Pryor and Evelyn Page each put in 5. Grace Davis paced Thetford with 9 points while Danielle Robinson scored 8. After the game, we caught up with Windsor's head coach Bruce McKay to hear what he had to say about his team's big win.
Well, I think one of the biggest keys is Olivia Rockwell playing as well as she did. Intensity to start the game, and the first half was what we've been looking for all year. I thought it was the best 16 minutes we played all year as far as both ends of the floor. We executed in the offensive end. We pushed the ball when it was there, and we played great defense, and we contested every rebound. Well, Evelyn Page really stepped up as a freshman. I thought Addie Pryor did a super job defensively and rebounding, and Alyssa Slocum, who's been out for about 3 weeks with a concussion, she came up and played some solid minutes. And Brooke McKean and just busted a butt on the boards and does all the dirty work. A lot of times doesn't get noticed. Well, last year it was tough because of the fact we were season late and we had 6 seniors. But at the same time as we were young being here, and with 4th year in a row that Thetford was here. So I thought their experience as far as being here, and we played not to lose instead of playing to win. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate it. And I think this year, I think the kids are young enough that they don't know, and we have a leader like Olivia out there. It makes everybody calm down a little bit. And I thought we went 5 out with Alyssa and Evelyn and Addie, and we did a great job. We took about a minute off the clock. I think Olivia found the middle and found a good dish down to Ashley down low for an easy bucket. And that was a big bucket. What they can do is settle for just one. And I know, and every time you win, everybody's going to come after you. So you're going to have to be ready mentally and physically. But I think these players have the mindset that they can compete. They come to practice every day and work hard. We push them. Early in the year, we only had 6 players because Alyssa had a concussion. And one coach said, "Don't you ever think about getting tired?" No, I worry more about falling out. Tired, they don't. They really work hard at practice, and they love the game.
Windsor finishes the season with an overall record of 18-6, while Thetford fell to 17-7. This was the Panthers' 5th consecutive finals appearance, and they'll lose 4 seniors, which includes Robinson, Horniak, Vaughn, and Mousley, while Windsor won't lose anybody, as the team only had 2 juniors as upperclassmen, and they featured 6 freshmen. The Yellow Jackets can only get better from here on, so expect them to be right back in the finals mix in 2019.